Tony, who is Ole Anderson?
Ole Anderson. Good question. Ole Anderson was played by the great Burt Lancaster in the 1940s film The Killers. The Killers was a film that was adapted from a Hemingway story of the same name, The Killers. The Killers, the Hemingway story, The Killers, was about 5 pages long. It was a Nick Adams story. And what happened in the stories was these two killers showed up at this diner, bullied everybody around, walked over, killed the guy. That's the whole story. The Killers was made 2 different times that I know of. The first story was Ole Anderson, Burt Lancaster. They went and shot him. Edmund O'Brien spent the whole film trying to figure out who Ole Anderson was, why he got killed, who shot him, who did what. Ava Gardner was the reason that he got killed. Burt Lancaster fell for Ava Gardner, and she was, oh my God, she was something else. Okay, so but that was Ole Anderson, the first Ole Anderson. The second part of The Killers starred Lee Marvin, another guy I don't remember, and John Cassavetes played the Ole Anderson part, but he was a race car driver, and he wasn't called Ole Anderson. He had a different name. The other Ole Anderson was Ole Anderson, a wrestler, who is still Ole Anderson, who was a wrestler in the 1970s and 80s. He was a big guy, 270, 280, didn't look like a bodybuilder. He was one half of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, a legendary team, Ole and Lars Anderson, later Gene Anderson, and they brought in a kid called Iron, who was not an Anderson, but he was from Alabama, so they named him Arn Anderson. And Arn Anderson was one of the originals of the Four Horsemen, along with Ole Anderson. And Ric Flair and Tully Blanchard. That is Ole Anderson. We got 2. The original Ole Anderson was the Hemingway story, The Killers, early 1950s. Great movie, The Killers. But that's the real Ole Anderson. The other one was a wrestler. So that's who Ole Anderson is. Fictional character. Bye.